Well, simple. My message to Jason is thank you. Thank you to the contribution to the club. He came here and he was on the journey with me, wanting to try and get the club promoted. So for me personally, I'd just say thank you. Really appreciate his efforts, his achievements. He should be proud.
So first of all, I want to say thank you to Doncaster Club Rugby League for giving me the opportunity to play for the club. The proudest moment is that when I first signed it with the club, I said we wanna get promoted, and that's the proud moment of mine, and which we made a promise that when I signed it with the club, I said I wanna help the club get promoted. And I stick to my promise, and that's the proudest moment of myself especially, individually.
Very loyal. He's been at the club 10 years. Numerous opportunities to leave our club, to go certainly when we were League One, to go and play at a higher division. And it was quite funny because the people who made contact with him rang me straight after saying, "What hold have you got over your players?" He didn't ask how much we're offering or anything. He just said, "You need to speak to Carl Hall." Not many players around do that these days.
On my way back home, somehow I get engaged with Carl Hall. That time I think they got relegated, and he was looking for players. And that's the time I was with Macaulay, and that's the time I met Carl. And Carl said, I spoke to Macaulay, and I said I have to sign him as well. So that's right time, right moment. So Carl spoke to me. We met Carl at that time in Hull. And that's how I end up here.
After World Cup, I went over to Hull. We met in a hotel there, just having a chat and sort of try to see if I could get Jace, because he played really well in the World Cup and that, and and it just went from there really. He liked what he heard. We got on, and 10 years later he's still here.
When we were in League One, we got some great memories. I've got some great memories. Scored loads of tries. Some I remember, some I don't remember. But the best ones was in the stadium, in Echo Power Stadium, which most of the tries I tried to please the crowds, and those were the tries where I can say they were the best tries.
I just think he gives us all every game. He's a tough. He looks laid back on the field, and some coaches don't get him because he's pretty casual sort of a person. But close to that line, he really fires up, and he's after the club record for the most tries for this club history. God willing, he can achieve that. It'll be a massive achievement for him. He knocked me off my third space. Knocked me down a peg, so good on him. And the club record's been there for some time now, so it would be nice for Jason for the rest of his life to be the leading try scorer of our club.
The guy in the first place, Mark, I think is in 112. So I'm 4 points behind. So hopefully I can get that one. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm thinking of. I need more games. So if Richard can give me a few more games, I can get them. Hopefully I can get them in. So yeah. This club, honestly, this club is, I think for me, is the best club. The environment, the people who work in this club, from CEO down to, everyone in the staffs are good people, and, and the fans as well, I'm not forgetting the fans.
It's not always about the money, it's where they're happy. And the environment we have here, the togetherness of the team, the culture. If you probably asked Jason, he probably said that. They're very loyal boys, and as long as they're happy and they've got the food on the table, enjoying themselves, that's good enough for a lot of them. It's not always about chasing the dollar.
My family and me, we're settling down, and we're getting settling down all right. Everything's all right with me. First I was struggling, but try to settle down. But now I'm settling all right. So I'm proud of myself as well. With the long journey, within the 10 years is a long journey, and to come this far, I'm proud of myself as well. Yeah.
So for him to get a testimonial. After being so loyal to the club, not many players played 10 years at this club, and certainly coming from overseas, it's a massive achievement for him. I just, hopefully the supporters will back him. I'm pretty sure he's a fan's favourite here. I'm sure if there's events, he's going to be looking around when this gets announced. He's going to need a testimonial committee. I'm sure there's some really good sponsors and supporters who would love to help him to achieve what he can achieve in his testimonial.
Yes, mate. Honestly, I'm really excited. I'm happy, and I'm thankful for the testimonial. I'm thankful for RFL to grant me the testimonial, and I'm really excited and looking forward to it. So yeah.